Good morning, guys. This is April. Welcome to a side garden tour. It is August 6th, 2026, and I am posting this as part of two collaborations. The first is with Miss Jenita, and it's called Let's Share Our Plant Success or Disaster Stories. I think I got that hashtag right. And the other one has several posts, and I remember Pat's Garden Life, maybe Suffolk Susie. I can't remember everybody. If I can remember when I'm editing, I will put that in the description. All right, so let's get to it. My sunflowers are doing great. I deadheaded some the other day. Hope they'll produce more. Look at this one. So happy and cheerful, isn't it? That one's on the ground. Oops. And this one will have a bud soon. I harvested the peppermint the other day. I don't think I took a video, but if I did, I'll share that some other time. My yarrow is hanging on. I've got a lot of alyssum here. I'm surprised it's doing as well as it is because the high temperatures and the smoke. We did have a few cool days, but we're back to the hundreds. Can't remember the name of that plant. It's a new perennial to me. One day last week, the air quality was good, so I came out and I cleaned up a lot of this bed. So along this edge here was calendula. I left the seeds out. These were the seed I collected to save, so I need to bring those in. Those there are new calendula plants. These ones look much, much happier. Those two need to be deadheaded. I can collect the calendula to make salve, but I do have some in the house already. Again, that perennial, I can't remember the name. Blanket flower. I keep deadheading, hoping it will come back, and it has. That's Sweet William. Can you see that? Hoping it reseeds. More Sweet William, more sunflowers. The sunflowers are all volunteer, by the way. More Sweet William. One of my favorite colors there. I pulled all the feverfew that was in this bed because it was spent, hoping that I will get some new seed, but if not, that's okay. Speaking of feverfew, I found a beautiful feverfew that looks fluffier. I don't know. I'll see if I can find a picture and insert it for you guys. But I would like to get some of that seed and try that out. Now we're in my favorite part of this garden, and look at the neighbor's ivy. I'll admit we weren't super thrilled when they planted it at first, but now that it's filled in, it looks really good over here. And it helps keep this area cool. So this is one of my favorite parts of this garden. Not a whole lot of change, but my parsley is huge. Can you see that? It's at least, if I spread my hand 3 times over that, that's how large the plant is. My thyme, snapdragons. Dusty Miller's still going. I keep cutting the flowers off. They're not super pretty. The sage. I might have to pull that Dusty Miller back because the sage plant, well, no, the sage plant's growing like it should be. But the Dusty Miller will probably die off this winter anyway. My beautiful snapdragons. Rosemary. Violas. This is more that Sweet William. Here, this lettuce is going to seed. Seed is not ready yet. It will turn almost puffy, kind of like a dandelion seed head, and then I'll know it's ready. In fact, I have some seed that I harvested the other day that I'm going to keep. Possibly my last Shasta daisy for the season. I don't know if these are cut and come again or not, but I'm enjoying that while I can. That there is a geranium. Here I have horehound, which is a medicinal herb, and this is the Dusty Miller. These are the flowers I talked about. They are not my favorite, and so I do try to cut them off. I didn't realize this one was blooming. And then I have lovage. Have you grown lovage before? It tastes like celery. This plant, if it's in the ground, can go up to 6 feet tall. It's in a container right now. It has been for a few years because I'm trying to decide where its permanent home is. Next to that, those are garlic chives. garden decorations. Have I introduced you guys to my characters here? This is my frog. He says welcome. The pig was my first bobblehead, and then the cat, I think, was the second one. But they are bobbleheads, so they do move around, and I love looking at them. So this guy I've had so long, he's starting to rust. I don't know if I can restore him, but we'll see. Maybe that's a project for the winter, right? And then here I've got my containers, and I have a surprise. So this is my, is this spearmint? No, this one's chocolate mint. This one here is the geranium. It's not picking up how deep that pink is. Another Sweet William, and this is the surprise. I had some seeds that were mislabeled or not labeled earlier this season, and so I just threw them in containers, and this was one of them. And I think this is a cantaloupe plant growing in this container. It might not do anything, but I'm going to keep it in here just for the heck of it. That is my spearmint over here. I had some Asian greens in this container. This is the only one that didn't go to seed, and this is kale. Red Russian kale, which is actually my favorite because it's a little bit sweeter. I think most kale tastes nasty, but Red Russian's pretty good. Again, there's that. These are my potatoes. These were planted in late June or early July, if I remember right. So these will hopefully be ready come fall. And then if we come over here, I have my chives. I have mint. This is mint. And then feverfew here. Oh, look at the pretty flowers. Feverfew is medicinal. It can also be used in bouquets. And then my favorite thing here I'm excited about is this Tulsi basil. And I'm going to talk about this in another video because this plant is awesome. It's worth noting. So anyway, I'll talk about that in another video. And these two plants, I can't remember the name of them. They're perennials. They're not going outside because of the high temperatures, but I will outside. In the ground because of the high temperatures. And then I do have some Korean chives there, or Chinese chives, I can't remember, that I need to transplant also. So this is the view. Air quality is not bad today. It's at about a 76, which puts us in the moderate category, so it's safe to be outside. And today I will leave you with my hedgehog friend. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Tell me what your favorite thing I'm growing in the garden is. And tell me what you're growing in your garden. Thanks for joining me, guys. See you in the next video. Bye.